Hey, this is Andrew Amigo with The Accomplished Brain, and I am the owner and founder. And I work with people, well, first my company is an educational resource and a rehabilitation company. We focus on a lot of helping clients rehab from concussions, traumatic brain injuries, and strokes, and other type of neurological disorders like ADHD. So with people who have concussions and traumatic brain injuries, one of the things that sometimes they suffer from is headaches. And it's really interesting with headaches when I find in a client that degenerates, and this is really, really important to understand. So normally a nerve, if you see a nerve, has this like bell-shaped kind of curve. The nerve will fire, it will last a little longer, and then it will die out. When people that fatigue, and we'll try to go up here a little bit, what will happen, and then they get down to a resting. So this is like, just say at 100, it fires, and say at like 65 is at rest. And what commonly happens, think about a headache, is they can't get back down to a rest. So they're always up close to the firing. So what's happening is their rest is like up here, instead of down here, okay? And then the other thing that's happening when the nerve fires, okay, it's gonna fire, and then it's gonna fire real fast and then die out in fatigue. So when I commonly see people with headaches, which I see a lot, my strategy, because everything is connected. If you look at a picture right here, okay, and we'll draw this. So, boom, this connects, which gets the spinal cord, which connects here, which connects here, which connects here, and then it fires back down to this area. And that everything, and then again, this side connects here, and the same thing goes here and fires back down. And when you see these lines like that, everything is connected. So what I commonly do is I try to find, I understand a couple concepts. One is that this bell-shaped curve needs to be reorganized like this, and they're firing real fast, and they're dying out. So what I tend to do is find where the problem is, and then I tend to find areas that actually work really well. And I fire those areas because I know that all of these structures are communicated and all these structures connect together. So what happens is if I fire an area, let's give an example, is somebody could do tracking really well, so they could track a target. I try to find the area of the visual field, whether it's down, whether it's left, whether it's up, right, down to the right, and I try to find that area that they could do very well, and I kind of keep them in that area because the brain is being activated, because once one area activates, it's going to activate a chain reaction, and you're actually going to see the area that is an issue start to get stronger and stronger, and then eventually you'll see the headache dip down because this is starting to remodel. And for some cases it can happen real fast. For some cases that they've had headaches for years, might take several months. But what will happen is you got to figure somebody has had this issue for an example, they might have had this issue for 3 or 4 years. So if it took, say, 4 to 6 months to get better, in actual terms of rehab, that's pretty fast, okay? And that's commonly what I see.